Hello and welcome to Watzgamin. So moving on to part 3 of the series, I will mention 5 more games here. If you haven't already checked the first 2 parts, I will recommend you to check them too. I have mentioned some of the most anticipated games of 2023 and continuing with the same here. So without wasting more time, let's begin. Starting with Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. It is a sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and is scheduled to release on PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X and S on March 17, 2023. The game is set 5 years after the events of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, making its story fall around the same time as the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. The story follows Jedi Knight Cal Kestis as he seeks to survive against the hostile Galactic Empire, and he must do whatever it takes to stay alive. Moving on to Frostpunk 2. Frostpunk 2 is a sequel to the Frostpunk game, which is a society survival game that blends city building, strategy, and management gameplay, being developed and published by 11-bit studios for Microsoft Windows. The release date on this game is not yet confirmed. The game takes place 30 years after the apocalyptic blizzard storm, and Earth is still overwhelmed by the never-ending frost and harsh icy climate. You play as the leader of a resource-hungry metropolis where the expansion and search for new sources of power is an unavoidable reality. While Frostpunk was set in the age of coal power, the sequel has moved to an era of oil extraction, potentially giving new hope for the survivors that you are leading. And that will come with its own challenges, as change does not come easily and not everyone in this new multi-layered society will welcome this new direction. Demands and expectations of various factions will raise tensions and eventually evoke conflicts. Next on the list is The Lords of the Fallen. The Lords of the Fallen is an upcoming action role-playing adventure game developed by Hexworks and published by CI Games. It is set to release sometime in 2023 across Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. The Lords of the Fallen introduces an all-new epic role-playing adventure in a vast interconnected world more than 5 times larger than the original game. In this game, the players play as one of the fabled Dark Crusaders who sets on a journey through both the realms of the living and the dead, featuring colossal boss battles, fast challenging combat, thrilling character encounters, and deep immersive storytelling. You will be able to fully customize your character's appearance from a wide array of visual options before selecting one of the 9 character classes including Knight, Rogue, Fire Apprentice, etc. You can play the campaign alone or with your friends in multiplayer co-op mode, but be warned, as heroes from other realms can and will invade. Moving on to Nightingale. Nightingale is a first-person open-world survival crafting game that can be played solo or cooperatively with friends. It is developed and published by Inflection Games. The early access is set to release on PC via Steam sometime during first half of 2023. The console versions are not yet confirmed but might be considered sometime after the early access. In this game, you will build, craft, fight, and explore as you venture through mystical portals into a variety of amazing realms. Your goal is to become a skilled realm walker and navigate the web of trans-dimensional portals. Only then you can discover your way to the magical city of Nightingale, which is the last known bastion of humanity. During your journey, you will make way through fey-filled forests, harrowing swamps, shimmering deserts, and shadowy jungles as you unlock the portals leading deeper into the lands of Fae, and would be required to cook meals, build shelter, and muster the spirit to persevere in the face of adversity. You will also craft and wield a variety of melee weapons and firearms in first-person combat to confront the fearsome creatures that lurk in the portal network. And finally on today's list we got Forspoken. Forspoken is an upcoming action role-playing narrative-driven adventure game developed by Luminous Productions and published by Square Enix. It is set to be released on January 24, 2023 on PlayStation 5 and Windows. The gameplay will be focused on terrain, traversal, speed, and fluidity. The protagonist, Frey Holland, is a young woman who is transported from New York City to the fantasy world of Athea. She uses magical powers to journey through it and survive in order to find her way home. The character will exist in an open world game format where players are able to travel anywhere at any time. The player character Frey has access to a variety of magical spells. Following each combat encounter, the player will earn experience points. The player can also craft new items or rest at a safe location in order to restore health. While the player is exploring the game world, they may encounter a breakstorm in which the waves of demonic creatures spawn and attack Frey. The storm will end with the appearance of a boss character. So that's it for today's mention of highly anticipated upcoming games. If you found this helpful and interesting, please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon to stay updated to my new videos. I have also mentioned the link of part 1 and part 2 in the description if you want to check them out as well.